Hey everybody, how's it going? It's Chris Lemig here at Gateway to the Limitless, and today is October 17th, 2024. It's a big full moon out there, and today on this full moon, I want to get back into doing what I was doing over the summer and spring and summer, and doing these full moon meditations where we'll be utilizing the heightened energy of the full moon. Whether or not you believe in that sort of stuff, it doesn't really matter so much. It's really about just picking a time and sticking with it and doing a regular practice of meditating, focusing our energy, focusing our attention, focusing our creative power and our loving energy towards healing the world, towards helping the beings on this planet to heal, to cultivate peaceful hearts, to cultivate a sense of harmony within themselves, to reconnect with their true selves, their true nature, which this is what we're all here for, right? We're all here, whether we're aware of it or not, to really reconnect with who we truly are. We're here to learn who we are from a new perspective, a new vantage point. And we're here to awaken. We're here to wake up from this dream that we've kind of put ourselves in. So today we're going to do a meditation for world peace, for planetary healing. And some of you might do what's called a metta practice. You might be familiar with that kind of practice in Buddhist practice, where we're generating this compassionate heart, this loving heart. May all beings be happy. May all beings be free from suffering. These kind of practices, and that's in line with what we're going to be doing here today. And we're going to be doing some visualization, and we're going to be doing some sending and receiving of light. We're going to be connecting with our own innate goodness, our basic good hearts that want nothing more than for happiness for ourselves. And we want nothing more than to be free of suffering ourselves. And we know, actually, from just a little bit of investigation, just a little bit of checking, that everybody, every being that we've ever encountered, that we ever will encounter, really wants the same thing. Everyone wants nothing more than to be happy and to be free from suffering. Even if they go about it in counterproductive ways, even if we're going about it in ways that actually, unfortunately, cause more suffering, we all aim towards ultimate happiness, ultimate well-being. And to the degree that people are maybe causing harm in the world through their actions, they're just doing the best they can to be happy themselves. Even when they commit heinous, terrible acts, maybe they're doing it out of fear. Maybe they're doing it out of a sense of just deep despair, loneliness, hatred, confusion. And out of that desperation, they do terrible things, right? And they harm others. They still, nonetheless, even though their actions are reprehensible and deplorable, their innate goodness is still shining through those actions, still wanting to be happy themselves, wanting to secure some kind of happiness for themselves. Now, of course, this doesn't excuse the action. This is not about that. Let's not get into that argument. That's a stupid argument. I'm sorry, stupid. Okay? We know we got to get to this level where we understand the difference, the separation between actions and being, right? Actions can be committed under states of confusion, delusion, and unconsciousness. When they are committed under the states of this delusion, this unconsciousness, they're going to result in suffering. That's just the nature of how it works. To the degree to which we are unconscious, to the degree to which we are out of phase, out of harmony with our true selves, whatever actions we engage in our thoughts, in our speech, in our actions, they're actually going to wind up causing more suffering. We're all guilty of that to one degree or another. What we're talking about here is recognizing that all beings share the same basic goodness as we do, as you do. You are nothing less than the awareness, the consciousness of the whole universe expressing itself in a unique way, in your unique way. You are an expression of the divine. You are an expression of the whole universe. And you're simply learning how to do that, how to express the truth of who you are. And we're all trying to do that. So we're going to do this meditation today, keeping this in mind, keeping in mind that all beings want happiness. All beings want to know themselves. That's our fundamental wish. Our fundamental motivation is to know ourselves, because we've been wandering in this confusion for so long, wandering in just this dreamlike trance state of being lost and confused and afraid and bewildered, because we think that the world out there is out there and that we're separate, that we're somehow cut off from the world. And that's terribly painful, because deep down we know that that's not true. Deep down we know that we are whole. We are all that is. And to not feel that, to feel separate from everything, is tremendous anguish, just tremendous pain. We all feel it. And we're all capable of doing awful things out of that anguish, out of that pain. In the right circumstances or the wrong circumstances, depending on how you want to look at it. We're all capable of doing awful things to each other, to other beings, to ourselves. So let's generate that compassionate heart and mind that recognizes that my suffering is the other suffering. Their suffering is my suffering. So let's go ahead and do this meditation with the wish that we not only free ourselves, because that's really what we're doing here, right? We actually can't really help other people until we help ourselves, until we save ourselves first. But we're going to do it through a process of imagining and wishing and aspiring that we are the cause of other people's salvation as well. And we're going to send out our love, our energy, our power, our imagination, our care out to the world, and imagine all beings becoming free. So go ahead, and as long as you're in a comfortable, safe place, take a deep breath, and just on the exhale, you can close your eyes and just let your eyes close down and just begin to relax. Begin to come into the present moment. And one of the best ways to come into the present moment is to just focus on your breathing. It's tried and true method. As you place your attention on the body breathing, you're automatically bringing your mind, your attention, your awareness into the present moment. Because your body cannot breathe in the past or the future. It can only breathe now. That's why your body is such a precious, powerful tool for awakening. You can utilize it to awaken to who you are now. So go ahead and do that now. Bring your attention, your awareness to the breathing. Just breathing in through the nostrils, out, maybe through the mouth, whatever is comfortable for you. Just breathing at your own pace, at your own rate. Natural rhythm. And as you're breathing, just allow your breathing to begin to relax you as you come into a state of present moment awareness. Maybe opening a little bit of space in your heart and your mind. And I want you to just begin to focus your attention now on your heart center, right in the middle of your chest, behind your breastbone. And breathe into your heart. Breathe in, filling your chest and your abdomen, your belly, but focusing your attention on your heart. And let your heart open. Let your heart become more spacious. If you like, you can imagine a beam of light coming from above your head, from a point of light above you, maybe a foot or so above your head. And just imagine that this beam of white light is streaming down, and it's coming from the source of your being, the source, the reality source, we can call it, the source of your true being. And this light is just beaming down into your body, down into your heart, this tremendous loving energy, this intelligence and this wisdom from your true self, your higher self. Just imagine that light filling your heart. And imagine, if you will, if you can, you can imagine that this feels good. That this light and this energy is actually filling your whole body with wonderful sense of being welcomed back home to who you really are, into your true power, the true power of your being. Just imagine it happening as light fills your heart, the light of love, of compassion, of intelligence, creativity, of joy. And remember that as you feel this light filling your heart and surrounding your body now, remember that really all that you have ever wanted, all that you've ever wanted is to be happy and fulfilled. Everything that you've ever done has been an attempt, no matter how misguided, no matter how much it's backfired, no matter how much it seemed like self-sabotaging or whatever nasty names that we give to ourselves and labels we give to ourselves. Everything that you've ever done is an attempt to be happy and fulfilled, at peace, at ease. And you can recognize that that is a demonstration, that's proof that you love yourself. And if you have any flicker of resistance to that, just set it aside for the moment and just take with some faith that it's okay to love yourself. And it's good to love yourself. It's good to want to be all of yourself. And let that light flood your heart, flood your body, your being, and just filling your body and your heart and your mind with this loving, healing energy and light of your true self, your true pure being. Just imagine it happening now. Filling your love, your heart, your body, your mind with loving energy. And remember that you are not alone in this wish to be happy. You are not alone in loving yourself. That in fact, all beings, everyone that you've ever met, that you ever met in the past, that you know now, that you will know in the future, wants the same exact thing. They want to be happy. They love themselves. And recognize that that's the connection. That's the connection right there that binds you on a relative level. That's the thing that brings you together with all beings. On a deeper level, on the absolute level, they're inseparable from you because they are none other than the projection of your own consciousness, your own mind, and they are inseparable from you. Which is why you can generate this feeling of love for all beings now, and you can begin to generate the wish that all beings everywhere, starting with the people closest to you, be happy, be well, be fulfilled. Just send out that wish now to the people that you like. Just start easy on yourself. Make it easy. Start with the people that you like and you already care about. Maybe that's family members. Maybe that's friends. Maybe that's some of the people you work with or some of your neighbors. And just send out the wish. May they be happy. And imagine them. Imagine light coming from your heart, touching their hearts. And as soon as it does, they receive this love, this permission to be fulfilled, to be happy, to be joyful, to be free. I want you to really imagine this now. Imagine it happening with all your heart and remember how powerful you are. Remember that you have the power to send this loving energy out into the world to the people that you love and care about. And when you do, you're actually sending out this powerful intention, this powerful energy that can be measured, that has been proven to be there in your electromagnetic field that your body gives off. When you generate these higher emotions of love, it's actually measurable. There's actually a field of energy that can be detected. And imagine sending out that field of energy further and further now, including other beings as well, maybe beings that you don't know so well, that are in your outer circles maybe. And send that loving energy, that love out into the community that you live in. Imagine it radiating from your heart out into your neighborhood, your town, your city, the region that you live in, your state, your country. Send out that light and that loving energy just bursting out from your heart out into the world with the wish. Generate this powerful wish, this wish that you just ache. You ache for all beings to be happy. May it be so. May they truly be happy now. Really generate that powerful, powerful wish. Imagine it that it's so now, that it's actually happening. Imagine what would it be like if all beings that you're radiating this light out to were instantaneously blessed with this loving energy from your heart, encircled in light, enshrouded in light, enveloped by light, so that they're safe and protected. So that all their needs are met. Just imagine it. Imagine that it's so. You don't have to know how it could happen, or if there's any arguments coming up from your, rational, logical mind. Just put them aside for now. Don't worry about that. Just wish, aspire, imagine all beings being touched by the rays of light emanating from your heart, and this loving energy and this loving light is fulfilling the wishes of all beings so that they're happy, so that they're free, so that their hearts are peaceful, so that their emotional wounds and their traumas are healed. so that the violence that they've experienced and perpetrated maybe on others, that's being quelled and soothed. And that they're cultivating love in their hearts as well. It doesn't have to just be people either. You can send this light out to all beings, all sentient beings, sentient life. That can be whatever that means for you. It can be animals, it can be fish, it can be birds, it can be trees, plants, it can be rivers, streams, oceans, lakes. Everything possesses consciousness. Everything is consciousness and awareness. It's sentient. All life is sentient. So send out that loving energy to all life, to the entire planet. Imagine the radiant light coming from your heart, just surrounding the entire world. You can imagine it happening now, even if you can't clearly picture it now. Even if it's just a thought or an idea, just imagine, just pretend that you're doing this now, that you're surrounding the world with light and love. Generate as much enthusiasm, as much genuine passion as you can. May all beings, may the whole earth be surrounded by loving energy and light. And just rest there for a moment. Just rest there in that feeling of love, expansive feeling of love that can continue to expand. If you really want to take it to the next level, you can let this light radiate into other solar systems, other galaxies, other dimensions, other universes, as far as you want to take it, radiating love everywhere. That's the power that you have. That's how much power you have. May all beings in all universes, all possible universes, be free, be joyful, have loving hearts, be joyful and fulfilled. That's right. Just radiate it, radiate it. Love and light into the entire universe. And now we're going to end this meditation here for now, but recognize that you can do this anytime that you want, and you can stay here for as long as you wish. And every so often throughout your day from now on, you can just simply generate this wish throughout your day, just for even a few moments. Even if it's just for a few moments of radiating light into the world and saying, may all beings be happy, may they be free of suffering, may they be at ease, may they be well, may they be joyful and fulfilled. Whatever works for you, you just generate this wish, make it a habit. Develop this power, cultivate this power that you have. Fill the world with love and light more and more, because that is your destiny. That is your birthright. To help create a world of peace and love and joy. And you can be a part of that now. So as you come back into the present moment now, you can just begin to just come back into wherever you are, come into the space, the room, the seat, the chair, your body. And as you come back into the present moment, just noticing your breath and your breathing again, a couple of cycles of breath. As you dedicate the positive energy of this practice, may it continue to benefit others forever. Because there's no time. There's no past or future. And the power of this practice is that it just continues. It continues to give to the world. And you can continue to develop this loving heart and this compassionate heart. As you open your eyes, coming back to normal waking consciousness, and just carry this loving feeling into the rest of your day or night, wherever you're at. And if you're watching this video after it's gone live here, today we did it on a full moon where we're just taking advantage of maybe some heightened energy in the planet, heightened electromagnetic energy in our bodies to be able to deliver these positive, powerful feelings of love, these frequencies of love and compassion and joy into the world. Recognize you can do this anytime. It doesn't matter if it's a full moon or a new moon or a quarter gibbous or whatever. It doesn't matter. You can do it anytime, day or night. And you can watch this video again, and you can use this format, or you can create your own way of doing it. The important thing is to be genuine, to just cultivate more love for yourself and love for others. And it does make a difference. It makes a huge difference. There's so much confusion in the world now. There's so much confusion, pain, suffering, uneasy minds. But when we cultivate a little bit of sanity in ourselves, it has an effect on the larger world, the people that are closest to us, and even beyond that. So I'm very grateful for you being here today, whether you were here live or whether you are watching some later time. This is a timeless practice, and we need to do this practice more now more than ever. I'm a former Tibetan Buddhist monk, and I spent a lot of time over in India, over in Nepal, and Tibet. And people have been doing these practices over there for millennia. And when you're over there joining in with these practices in various monasteries and hermitages and ashrams, you get the sense that these practices that are being done in groups of people, have been holding the world together. Keeping the world from spinning off into total insanity and destruction, more so than maybe it is even now. That these powerful yogic practices and compassion and love practices have actually been helping the world more than we know. But now it's our turn to step up and to do this ourselves, to join our energy with the energy of others. And whether it's online or whether it's in groups in person, do these practices on a daily basis. Connect with others who are of the same frequency, the same level of consciousness, or heading towards a more expansive view of themselves and what's possible in the world. And continue to develop yourself and to grow and to evolve. So again, I thank you for being here. Thank you for participating in this meditation. Share this video, and again, please watch it as many times as you like. Use it as a practice or as a model for how you can generate these kinds of practices for yourself, create these practices for yourself. Again, it's Chris Lemig here at Gateway to the Limitless. Thank you so much for being here, for joining me, and sending you much love, healing, and well-being. Take care.